It's all done from behind. You just got to drop down this whole headliner board to get access to 4 screws, I believe, and Phillips head screws. You just undo those and then the unit can come safely away. Hey guys, today we have a Ford Falcon FG in for a roof lining repair, the G6E model, and it has a sunglasses console up here at the front section, and I'll show you guys how to drop down one of those things if you're planning on removing it or replacing it. So the screws are actually from behind. There'll be 2 at the front and 2 at the rear, I believe, or 4 at the rear. And to get access to those screws, you've got to drop down the headliner board to undo them from behind. If you try to take it off from the front here, you're just going to break it. So they can get quite brittle. I do find that even when you drop down these headliner boards, without even touching the screws from behind, sometimes they're already broken. And from factory, maybe the screws got on an angle or too tight. I'm not sure what goes on, but yeah, if you come across that there's a few mounts there broken, you can repair those mounts. There's also at the back section, I believe there's a vacant screw mount in the middle there where you can add an extra screw if you wanted to. So a few things to keep in mind when putting those screws back in. I always use kind of like a CRC spray just to lubricate the screws and where they go into the chambers, because they're plastic and they can split. Also on some models I actually add a Velcro strip on the casing of the sunglasses holder, so when you go to bolt it all back up, you can push the sunglasses console up against the roof of the car and the Velcro can reach and grip onto the metal part of the roof of the car. Kind of just helps it so that it stays supported, and so if the screws were ever to malfunction one day and do break, the sunglasses console is less likely to fall down and shatter into a billion pieces. So the Velcro might hold it up there for a bit longer. Yeah, that's what we do anyway, and so we'll take you through on how to remove one of these sunglasses holders. Show you what we just did here. So in the middle section they got this map lights. Sometimes you might have just the interior light, the single one. This has got the dual map lights, and all I did is just pull down on that to release those 2 plugs. Okay guys, so this is the headliner board drop down, and now we can get access to the back of these 4 Phillips head screws that hold this sunglasses console in. So there's 2 at the front here, 2 at the rear, and once you take those out, you can drop down this sunglasses console from behind and take it away from the headliner board. Just keep in mind, handle these with care because they can get quite brittle and they can break. Also where the screws go into those plastic mounts from behind, I'll show you in a minute, you can get these hairline fractures where the plastic chambers break on them. I'm not sure what's causing those to break because they're normally say on the Ford Territory, you can almost see that they're already broken before you even touch them. So I'm not sure if it's the way the screws have been installed from the factory, or it's just maybe over time that they're getting old and brittle. This is kind of what they look like. Those little plastic cylinders there where the screw goes through. Yeah, those are the things that split. So if yours does split, I've seen guys where they use like an epoxy glue to or cement type of glue to hold the chamber back together again. Yeah, it's kind of all you can do, because there's only 4 mounts on these, and if you lose a few, you got nowhere else to mount this sunglasses console. If you have an idea or a smart suggestion that you can recommend to hold up one of these sunglasses consoles if they do break from those mounts, please let us know in the comments below. Alright, that's it guys, so we'll go through and take these screws out, and then we'll show you what that looks like. Okay guys, so that's the console removed and the 4 screws taken off. There was no problems on this one. It's in pretty good condition. There is a small hairline split on that one there, you can hardly see. But other than that, nothing too concerning, and that's the sunglasses console removed. And that's it guys, that's how you drop down one of those sunglasses holders in the Ford Falcon. This is the FG G6E model. If you found this video helpful, man, just click that subscribe button. That really helps us out. If you haven't already done that, give this video a thumbs up. Maybe leave a comment below your biggest takeaway or something maybe you want to add or see, and we'll try to put some videos up based on what you say. Also, yeah, that's it, man. We'll see you here on the next time. Cheers.